Good morning class. Welcome back to your video lecture. I hope all of you are fine, doing well at your home, and as you all know that your examinations are going to start soon. So all of you have started doing your studies. Today in this video we are going to Having said that, today in this video we are going to do the revision of your second chapter. We have already done the revision of first chapter. Okay, in this video we are going to revise the chapter 2 from your science book, and the name of the chapter is components of food. Okay, so in this video we are going to revise the chapter. So first of all, as we all know that what we have read in the chapter, there are in the chapter we have read about nutrition and food items. Okay, so what we eat in our day to day life is to provide energy to our body is called food. Okay, so whatever we eat in our day to day life to get energy or to get any other particular type of nutrition is known as food. Okay, it is known as food items. Okay, people in different part of our country eat different kind of food. We all know that there are different kind of people, there are different kind of varieties in every particular place. So there are different food items that different people eat at different part of the country, or you can say different part of the world. Okay, for example, in northern part of Indian chapatis, dal, vegetables like brinjal, ladyfinger, potato, etc. were eaten. Okay, in the northern part of our country, northern means the Punjab side, the Jammu Kashmir side, these parts of people they eat mostly roti, sabji, these type of food items. Okay, and whereas in the southern part is the Chennai, Madras. Okay, these people mostly eat rice, sambar, uttapam. Okay, these are the dishes they mostly eat in their, they take in their diet. Okay, these type of things they eat as due to the availability of the food in particular area, because these type of food items, the rice, the sambar, all the food items, these type of food items, they get they are easily available to them at the southern part of our country. Okay, now moving forward, other items like fresh meat, other food items like fermented food are basically the food items which we make by putting it at a particular place. Like मतलब for थोड़े time के लिए, like अब दही जमाने के लिए you basically do what, you let the curd settle down for 1 or 2 days. Okay, so similarly the fermented food like curd, idli, dosa, these type of food are also eaten by different people. Okay, now moving forward, the components of food. So we have already discussed in the chapter there that there are different type of nutritions that we take. Okay, whatever food we eat is made up of, or you can say they're made up of different type of components. Okay, it is made up of different type of components taken from plants as well or animals. Okay, food should contain such type of components which provide nourishment to our body and should be responsible for the growth and development of our body. These components are called nutrients. Okay, so the food item that we eat, we basically eat them to nourish our body. Okay, nourishment for our body, the nourishment for our body is basically taken care of with the help of food. So the food item that we are eating is very important for us because it provides us different type of nutrients which gives us nourishment for a particular type of thing. Okay, it basically helps our body to grow and development in the help, it basically helps our body to in the growth and development of our body. Okay, so the first one is energy giving nutrients. Okay, energy giving nutrients are what? Energy giving nutrients are those nutritions that provides us in energy. Okay, and in this part what are the two major nutrients come, that is carbohydrates and fat. And we have already discussed that what carbohydrates has two parts, one is starch and the other one is sugar. Okay, and fat and the other one is fat is also known as what, the body the energy bank of our body, right? We have already discussed all these points. Now the second one is the body building nutrients. Body building nutrients are what? Basically this helps to these nutrients help our body to built, okay, in the building of our body. You can say it helps our body to have good muscle strength, good it provides the proper nutrition to have a good protect body building, means it helps in the growth of our body, okay, and that nutrient is known as protein. Then the other one is nutrients protect nutrients protect body from diseases, okay. The nutrients that protect our body from diseases is known as the vitamins, and the nutrient needed for the growth and maintenance of our body is known as minerals, okay. And these two combinedly we can also consider these as the protective food of our food items, okay. Protective food, these comes under the protective nutrition, okay. The vitamin and minerals, these both combinedly we can contain them as in a protective nutrients, okay. So here also you can see the food items that gives carbohydrates, and the food items from where we can get the proteins. The carbohydrates we get from banana, potato, okay, bread, and the proteins we can get from it milk, okay. This is egg, then almonds and fishes, okay. These are the some sources of protein and vitamin. Now let's move on to the test, how we can identify that a particular food items contain these particular nutrients. There are various food items that have more than one nutrient inside it, okay. It doesn't mean that a food item that we are eating has only one nutrient, okay. It may contain two or three nutrients, and to identify or to check that what kind of nutrient is present in that particular food item, there are different type of tests, okay. So now let's first see that the test for carbohydrates, how we can do it. Carbohydrate is main component of food. It is basically for our body, we need the most nutrient that is required by our body is carbohydrate. It provides us energy in the form of glucose, okay. Carbohydrates provides our body energy with in the form of glucose. Carbohydrates found in starch and sugar containing food items, okay. Those food items, as we have already discussed, that carbohydrates has two parts, starch and sugar. So those food items that contain sugar and starch inside them, they are basically carbohydrate. They comes under the carbohydrates. For example, potato, rice, bread, sugar drinks, okay, like fruit juices, wheat, etc. Now what is the test for it? So to identify that a food item contains starch inside it, what we can do it, to test the carbohydrate in food, we need the dilute iodine solution, okay. We need a dilute iodine solution. And then what we can do, take a raw peeled potato. Here the test has been performed on potato, as we already know that the potato has starch inside them. So to check that how it can the solution will react to a particular food item that contains starch, that is performed with the test is performed with the food item that contains starch, okay. So then they have peeled the potato and added 2 to 3 drops of dilute iodine solution. And after adding the dilute iodine solution, what happened, you will observe that the color from the orange to blue black ink, okay. The color of the particular ink will change from the orange to blue black, okay. And this shows the presence of starch. As you can already see in this picture that we have a potato here. After peeling and cutting the potato, what happened, we have added the orange iodine solution, okay. I dilute iodine solution, the color of the iodine solution here is orange, and when you have put the drop on the potato, what happened, it changes its color from orange to blue black, okay. So this shows the presence of starch. Now moving forward to the test of fats. For testing fats, what we can do, for fats the test is here, okay. Now let's read it. Fat also provide energy to our body more than carbohydrates, okay. So fats also provides us energy to our body, okay. Then fats may also be hazardous to our health. It can causes high cholesterol and high heart diseases. So the food items that contain fat, we cannot eat them on a punch, like we cannot eat them more in the more quantity. हम इन्हें ज़्यादा नहीं खा सकते. Why? Because it can cause different type of problems to our body. The main problems can be high cholesterol can happen when you are eating a food items that contain lot, if we are overeating fat food items, okay, and also it can cause heart disease, okay. So ghee, butter, these type of oil, ice creams, okay, we should eat them in a balanced amount, not in the excess amount, because it can also harm our body, okay. So the test, now moving to the test for fat. To test the presence of fat, what we can do, take a piece of butter or a paper, rub it at the center. What we have to do, we basically have to take the food items that contain fat inside it, okay, and to check the presence, what we can do, we can take a piece of butter paper or a normal paper, and after taking that paper, we have to just rub it on the particular food item, okay. And after 2 to 3 minutes later, to check that it has oil inside it or not, you can do what, you can take the paper and put it on the side where the light is coming, okay, and you have to check that drops, if the droplets are presented. Droplets means वहाँ पे अगर कोई भी oily patches है, if there is any oily patch on the particular page, or you can say a particular paper, then there is a presence of fat inside it, okay. This is a test done to check that a food item contains fat or not, okay. Now moving forward to proteins. To check that a particular food item contains protein, what we can do is, our body use to build and repair tissues for which body needs protein, okay. So our body uses protein in the form as, because our body requires to build and repair our tissues, okay. Our body requires nutrients that helps our body to build and repair tissue, and that protein is that particular nutrient is protein, okay. Their nails, hair, skin, muscles and blood all are made up of protein, okay. So our nails, our hairs, these all things are made up of protein. And what are the sources of protein? Egg, meat, fishes, oats, dal, almonds, milk, okay, yogurt, these are some sources of protein. Now moving to the test. To test protein in food, we need a solution of copper sulfate and caustic soda. So these are the two solutions that we required. Now what we have to do, grind the food sample finely. Grind means हमें उसे अच्छी तरीके से बारीक बारीक पीस लेना है. And what the sample here taken is almond, okay. Now put it in a clean test tube and add 10 drops of water. After putting that particular the particular food item, after grinding it, we have to put it in a clean test tube and add after adding that item, we have to fill the test tube with 10 drops of water. Using a dropper. Now what we have, dropper is this thing, okay. Dropper means this is a particularly, this is just a instrument which helps to which we help in our which we use in our the laboratories for the testing purpose, okay. This is known as dropper. So using a dropper, add 2 to 3 copper sulfate solution, shake it well, okay. 2 to 3 copper sulfate solution, we have put it inside the test tube, and after that we have to shake it properly. Then add 10 drops of caustic soda, shake it well, and after dropping 2 drops of copper sulfate, we have to shake the test tube properly. And after shaking it, what we have to do, we have to with the help of the dropper, we have to drop 10 drops of we have to put 10 drops of caustic soda inside the same test tube, okay. And we have to shake it well. Then and after that, if the violet color will come, okay, violet color will come, and if the color is violet, it shows the presence of protein inside that particular food item, okay. Now moving forward, we have talked about carbohydrates, fats and vitamins. Now we are going to talk about we have talked about carbohydrates, protein and fats. Now we are going to talk about vitamins and minerals, okay. So Vitamins are needed for growth and development. Okay, we all know that vitamins are needed inside our body because they basically helps our body to fight against different type of diseases. Okay, so body deficiency mechanism to fight against diseases or to our body. Okay, it helps our body to fight against different type of diseases. So here are the vitamins and the benefit of eating these type taking these type of vitamins and the sources from where we can get these vitamins. So vitamin A, for vitamin A, if we are taking vitamin A, what are the benefits of taking vitamin A? That is good for our skin. It is good for our skin, hair and eyes. Okay, taking vitamin A will make our body, not our body, our skin, our hair and eyes very good. Okay, they will be in a good shape. Okay, and from where we can take vitamin A? The sources of vitamin A are carrot and sweet potatoes. Now let's move on to the vitamin C. Vitamin C, if we are taking vitamin C in a good amount, it basically helps to have a good immunity for our body. As we all know that during this COVID time, this is being told to us that for people who have good immunity, this virus is not affecting them that much. So for if you want your body to be have a good immunity, you should take vitamin C rich food items. Okay, and from where we can get vitamin C? That is fruits like lemon, orange, tomato. Okay, fruits like lemon, orange, tomato, these are very rich in vitamin C. Now moving forward to vitamin D. This taking vitamin D, it helps our body to use calcium for bones and teeth. Okay, this basically with taking vitamin D helps our bones and teeth very strong. Okay, it provides calcium to our bones and teeth. Okay, and from where we can get it? We can get it is basically present in sunlight. Okay, and we need calcium from external sources. Okay, external sources means the outside sources. कहीं और से हमें external source से लेना पड़ता है the vitamin C, the calcium. Okay, now moving to the vitamin E, good for our vision. Vision means your eyesight. Okay, taking vitamin E will make your eyesight or your vision very good. Okay, it will help you to have a good vision. And it is found in almonds and peanuts. Almond is your badam and peanuts are moongfali. Okay, now vitamin K, good for our blood. It is basically good for our blood. And from where we can get it? What are the sources of vitamin K? Those are spinach and broccoli. Okay, these are very good rich source, means सबसे ज़्यादा we can get these in these food items this particular vitamin. Understood? Now moving forward to minerals. Okay, so minerals were needed in trans amount but is essential component as well. Trans means very small amount. Mineral in our body, the nutrient minerals in our body is required in a small amount, but this is very important for our diet, or this is very important in our diet as it helps our body from it helps our body in different ways. Okay, minerals are necessary for building proper growth and maintenance of our body. Minerals basically do what? They provide us different type of minerals which helps our body for a proper growth and maintenance. Means maintenance matlab, what is the meaning of maintenance? Maintenance means your body, if your body has a particular type of, suppose you are having a good physique, but to maintain that particular thing, that to maintain that growth and maintenance, the maintenance of our body, we require minerals. Okay, it basically helps our body in achieving that particular growth and mineral the maintenance that our body requires. Okay, calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, sodium, iron, zinc and are some essential minerals that our body requires. Okay, calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, sodium, iron, zinc, these are some minerals that our body requires. Okay, now moving forward to the balanced diet. So we have discussed that what is balanced diet and why balanced diet is very important for us. Okay, So the food that a person eats in a day is called a diet. Okay, we all know that the food that we are eating in a particular day is known as our diet. Okay, but what is balanced diet? Balanced diet is diet which contain all kind of essential nutrients in right amount needed for proper growth and maintenance of our body. Also, our diet should contain a roughage. Okay, we know that what are roughage? Roughage are the threads that carbohydrate foods item provide us, right? So what balanced diet is basically what? These are the food. These balanced diet is the food that we are taking should contain the essential nutrient that our body requires in the right amount. Like suppose we know that carbohydrate is needed in the quantity of carbohydrate in our food item should be more, and the quantity of vitamins and minerals should be less. So the balanced diet means we are taking that those food items in a particular correction. Okay, and not like you are taking vitamins in larger amount and you are taking carbohydrates in shorter amount. No, you have to take that in a particular balance as the body requires. Okay, balanced diets depend on the age and the type of physical work we do. Okay, balanced diet also changes, as we all know that people who are doing the outside work, as you know that people from gym, they take protein, they eat protein food item more. Why? Because their, as their body, they are growing their muscles, their bones are the muscles inside their bodies are growing, so their body requires protein in a larger amount. Okay, so different people need different kind of balanced diet according to their work they do, according to the physical labor they do, and according to the age also. Okay, now one very important thing while we are eating nutritions, there is very important thing, that is cooking of food. How we cook food also affect our nutrition. Okay, eating the right kind of food is not enough, it should also be cooked properly so that its nutrition are not lost. Vitamin C easily get destroyed by heating during cooking. So as I have already told you that just taking food, eating food is not taking the right amount of right nutrition. Why? Because while we are preparing our food, while we are cooking our food, this happens sometimes that over cooking of food happens to get. So, apart from eating all nutrition in the right amount, it is also essential to cook food in the right way. So, just taking nutrition is not the easy way out. What we have to do, we have to cook them also properly. The food that we are eating, we should cook them properly. Okay, and we should avoid washing fruits and vegetables after cutting or peeling them, as this cause loss of vitamin from the food. So after what we have to do, we should first wash the fruit or the vegetable, and then we should cut it. Not the first, we should not cut the fruit items or the vegetable and then to wash it. Okay, what is the right correct process? First we should wash the particular fruit or the vegetable, and then we should cut it. Okay, and food should be cooked in just enough water. Cooked in too much water and then throwing the extra water away makes lose of nutrition. So what people do, they basically cook the food item in a larger amount of water, matlab zyada pani leke they cook water, they cook their food. Okay, but what happens while they are cooking their food in the by taking excess amount of water, after cooking their food, what they do, they throw the water away. But this is not the correct way. Why? Because while we have cooked the food in that particular water, what happens, the some nutrition from the food item, they transfer to the water, and if we are throwing that water away, what happens, we are also throwing the nutrition away. Okay, similarly repeated washing of rice and pulses may also take away the nutrients. And similarly, we should not wash our rice and pulses repeatedly, because it will also lose the nutrition from the particular food item. Okay, Now the next topic is obesity. So what is obesity? Obesity generally means the motapa that we have. Okay, so fat contain food more amount of energy than carbohydrates. Okay, but containing continuous intake of fat would cause deposit of fat in our body. But the extra or excess amount of taking fat or continuously eating fat food items, what will it cause? They basically will deposit inside our body, and it will create a fat, that the excess fat which is known as obesity. Okay, obesity is an excess accumulation of fat in our body. So basically what is obesity? Obesity is the excess accumulation मतलब जमा हो जाना, excess amount of fat का हमारी body में जमा हो जाना is known as obesity. Okay, most of the junk food that we eat or oily food that contains lot of fats, what happens? One should utilize the fat in the form of physical energy to balance the body. So basically the junk food that we are eating or the oily food that we are taking, it contains larger amount of fat in them. But to utilize or to neutralize that intake of these type of food, what we have to do, we should do the physical energy exercises, we should do the physical exercises, and also so that the intake of fat that we are excess intake of fat will get balanced while we are losing our doing the physical activities. Okay, now let's discuss the worksheet that I have given you. So now let's start. The first question is correct the statement. Okay, so here is the statement written here. This is which is wrong. What we have to do? We have to correct the statement. So the statement says that proteins are protective food. So proteins are protective food. Is this statement correct? No, this is all obviously false. Why? Because we all know that proteins are bodybuilding food. And what are the protective food? Protective food are the vitamins and minerals. So the correct statement would be proteins are bodybuilding food. Okay, now the second one is night blindness is caused due to lack of vitamin C. So the night blindness is what? When a particular person is not able to see when the light is dim, or at the night time, this type of disease, it happens due to lack of vitamin C. This is the statement. So the statement is obviously false. What is the reason of night blindness, or caused due to which type of particular lack of particular vitamin? That is vitamin A. Okay, so you will also get these type of correct the statement question in your examination. Okay, now moving forward, the next question is identify the possible disease from the given symptom and the reason of the disease. So what we have to do, we have to read this, and then we have to identify the disease with the symptom that is given here. Okay, so a male has swollen and bleeding gum. Okay, a male means एक आदमी है जिसके जबड़े में यानी कि उसके teeth की side he has a bleeding gums. Okay, and also swelling on his gums. So this is what is the name of this particular disease, that is scurvy, and it happens due to lack of which vitamin? Vitamin C. Okay, and the second one says a woman has swelling in her neck. Okay, so a woman is there who has swelling in her neck. This particular type of disease is known as what? It is goiter. Okay, it is known as goiter, and it happens due to lack of iodine in her body. Okay, now let's move on to the next question. The question says Sapna decided to take part in a race, but before starting the race she feels her body is low in energy. What kind of food will you offer her and why? So Sapna is taking part in a race, but she feels that her body is not her body is in low of energy. So what kind of food item will you suggest to her? So what will you suggest? We will obviously suggest her something that contains instant energy that can give her, and we will suggest her the food items carbohydrates containing carbohydrates. Why? Because it will provide her with instant energy. Okay, now the fourth question says on adding 2 to 3 drops of dilute iodine solution in a food item it turns blue black. What does it indicate? So we have read in this video also that the test for carbohydrates. Okay, so what this shows the presence of carbohydrate in the food item. Okay, now let's move on to the next question that says, look at the picture. Okay, this is a picture and you have to answer these questions. Okay, so what is the first question? Identify the disease a person is suffering from. So you can identify the disease the person is suffering from. What is it? Yes, the disease rickets. So from which disease this particular person is suffering? That is rickets. Okay, as you can see, the legs of the particular person, particular child, is how the bones, it is showing that inconsistency. So the second question is, write the symptom of the disease. So what are the symptoms of the disease? The child will suffer, who will suffer from ricket, have a low bone density, or you can say they will have a softness or in their bone. Okay, lower part of the body. Okay, now also they will have weakness in their bones. Okay, now the third one is, suggest what kind of diet should be taken to avoid such diseases. So as we all know that rickets is caused due to lack of vitamin D. So the food items that are rich in vitamin D, we will suggest this person to eat that particular food item. Okay, vitamin D, that is fish oil, milk, butter, eggs, these type of food items have rich vitamin D. Okay, so students, this were the revision video for you. I hope all of you have understood the chapter. We have already discussed the chapter. This was just a revision video for you. So if you have any doubt, you can ask me in the Zoom session. Okay, thank you so much.